Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we check out the annual Fine Arts Festival and Farmers Market that took place at the Municipal Complex over the weekend. The East Brunswick and Spotswood Police Departments worked together to sponsor a Share the Keys program at East Brunswick High School, where they focused on how new drivers can be safer behind the wheel. Then we stopped by the Crystal Springs parking lot, where the East Brunswick Environmental Commission held a Freecycle event where residents were able to drop off and pick up unwanted items. We visit Playhouse 22, where they're gearing up for opening night of Urinetown, and we have information on library services, the East Brunswick High School graduation, and more. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
This is Barbara Reese reporting for This Week in East Brunswick. We're here at the 13th Annual East Brunswick Fine Arts Festival and Farmers Market. Come join us for an afternoon filled with fun.
It's our 13th annual Fine Arts Festival. We have 64 artists today. We have 3 demonstrators, and we have 2 student artists, as well as a community project and students' artwork from Hammersholt Middle School. So we have a full day here. We have music today with he's a local musician, guitarist Tommy Abuzelman. We also have 2 food vendors here today. We have a la carte food truck with their fine food, hamburgers, hot dogs, great fries, chicken, and we have Frank's Ices and ice cream here too. So we do have a full day planned. Coinciding with us is the farmers market. We are a very good combination, the two of us. People come to both their market and our festival and vice versa, so we're good for each other.
The market really found it was created by Teresa Lamb. She works so hard every year. This is about the 5th year we've had it now. We have it 2-3 times a year, alternate between the Community Arts Center and the Courtyard. For the past 3 years, we've had it in coordination with the East Brunswick Arts Festival, which has just it's really brought life into the market and the arts festival. I mean, you can see around you, it's so busy now, and I mean, and it's all because the 2 events are working so well together. Teresa always manages to get some fantastic vendors.
So tell us about your farm. I understand you are very into making sure your products are organic.
Yes, absolutely. As a member of the Northeast Organic Farming Association's Beginning Farmer Training Program, I'm absolutely committed to the environmental impact of organic farming, and I adhere to all their practices. My vegetables are organic. My meats are raised naturally and on pasture, although they're not certified organic. Today I have pasture-raised pork, pasture-raised chicken, and I have an assortment of organic vegetables, kale, lettuce, radishes, and I also partner with a farm in northern New Jersey that raises water buffalo, so I sell their meat as a healthy alternative to beef so that I can offer red meat as well. I also raise rabbits, ducks, and heritage turkeys for Thanksgiving. Well, my story is that I grew up on a farm, but I never actually thought of it as a viable business option until a few years ago when my mother passed away of cancer. I kind of took stock of my life and realized that I wanted to do something that would help others and provide healthy food. And it spurred me on to finding land to lease and get started. And now I'm in my 2nd year of operation and expanding rapidly.
And how do you like this farmers market?
It's great. It's wonderful. The organizer, Teresa Lamb, is wonderful. She's been a real advocate of mine, and I think it's a wonderful event to have in East Brunswick.
This is a juried art show, so we have 2 judges here who will be judging actually the artists, and then we will have 10 prizes that the artists are able to win. We have artists from New York, from Pennsylvania. We have quite a few jewelry artists. We have fine artwork, painting, watercolors, acrylics, mixed media. We have a needlework artist, I should say. Garden accessories, stained glass, quite an array. Handmade perfumes are here today. And it goes on and on. But it's really a great group of people who are happy to be here. They always enjoy our setting. It's a great setting around the pond, and they look forward to coming back every year.
What about this festival? What do you think about the festival?
Love the festival. I see so many of my high school friends coming because I was born and raised here. So my high school friends are coming by and saying hi. And it's wonderful to see the people walk around. And even some non-East Brunswick people are coming out. And it's just great.
So what are some of the themes that you prefer to paint?
Well, being near the Jersey Shore, I love the Jersey Shore. I'm trying to master the waves, and I have quite a few paintings of waves, and so far I'm giving myself a B+.
So I understand this is your first year at the festival. What do you think of the East Brunswick Arts Festival?
No, it's fantastic. There's a really good crowd, a lot of friendly people here. It's a great event. Hopefully I plan on coming back in future years. I'm working on a family tree for a client for their 50th wedding anniversary. Taking a few months to do it, kind of do it in my spare time. Designed it myself. But it was conceptualized by the client, their daughters, and what they wanted to see for their parents. This piece happens to be Peruvian walnut, which is related to it and is really nice to work with, pretty soft. Has a nice, rich, deep brown red color. I work with maple and walnut, mostly oak here and there. I do work with some imported woods because one of the things I do is I don't use any paint, stain, or dye in my work, so all of the colors that I have in my work are completely natural. And there's a whole rainbow of colors available in woods, literally from purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, all the way back to red, and then black and white. I do a lot of work for U.S. Rowing, the governing body of the sport here in the U.S., in support of the U.S. Olympic team, and 5% of all proceeds for me are donated back to the team. And I also make pieces for them for auction.
So Alexandra, tell us why you're here at the festival today.
To look at all this stuff and see what all the people made throughout the town.
And have you seen some good artwork?
Yeah, from our school, a lot of good artwork.
I have some of my art pieces from school that are on display.
What did you draw?
I did a note and design of summer, and I did a close-up drawing of an Eiffel Tower.
I just think it's a lot of fun to see all the different artists, different types of artwork that they come out here with. I also think it's nice because the entire community comes out. So you come here, you see basically all your friends from East Brunswick because everybody wants to see what's going on.
I enjoy the local artistry, particularly the jewelry and the handmade soaps and the scents that they provide.
So you have both the Arts Festival and the Farmers Market. Do you like that combination?
We do like the combination. When we were here in the past, I believe it was only the Arts Festival. It's been a couple years. So to have the addition of the Farmers Market makes that extra special for us.
I like the parts where you could see all those handmade jewelry and paintings and stuff like that. It was really cool.
And would you come back again next year? And why do you think you'd want to come back?
Yes, because it's really cool to see all these people make their own stuff, and it's really cool.
And I know the Recreation Department has been working tirelessly to get this going. It's a year-long preparation.
Yes, it is. When we end, we make notes for next year. We wrap up, and then we start the whole process in January. We reach out to the artists to invite them, and then it goes on and on and on. But it usually we just have a great turnout, so we're happy to do it and hope to continue it.
This is Barbara Reese reporting for This Week in East Brunswick. Hope you've enjoyed the Fine Arts Festival and Farmers Market with us here today. We look forward to seeing you here again next year.
We're here tonight at East Brunswick High School. East Brunswick High School is partnering with Spotswood to deliver a Share the Keys orientation. And Share the Keys is a 60 to 90 minute program for teen drivers and their parents. So we're going to focus on 5 particular behavioral objectives. First, we're going to talk about the importance of parents as role models. Next, we're going to talk about understanding the graduated driver's license law, or the GDL. Also, how to enforce that law at home. We like to call it the parents' law. We're going to talk about ways that you can actually get some deliberate practice time in with your teen driver. And last, but certainly not least, we're going to talk about really how to control the keys and really limit the access to the vehicle to keep your teen driver safe.
Let me give you some really startling statistics nationally. So nationally, it's the leading cause of death for our teens. Crashes are the leading cause of death for teens ages 15 to 19. And I want you to know that the ages 16 to 17, they're overly represented in this number.
So Kean University, in partnership with the New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety and the New Jersey Police, actually came together and put this research-based program together.
Well, I think any community programs that we can bring in the police department to our communities are great programs. This one in particular involved a culmination due to a tragic event. We kind of try to turn something positive out of it total. So this event for us brought all these communities together in a joint effort in order to really kind of get a positive outcome. Bring parents and teens together and make sure that we try and reduce any kind of future fatal accidents that we can.
Any opportunity that we have to kind of reinforce the message of driving safely and following the rules, especially for new drivers and teens as they get behind the wheel, is an important one.
But the only thing that's going to solve this problem of inexperience is experience. And experience comes at a cost. You got to spend the time, you got to invest. And it is impossible. I know how busy everybody is. I know I look up, it's 10 o'clock at night, and I can't believe the day flew by already, and I didn't get half the things on my list done. But this is just too important for it to just be another thing that doesn't get pushed off, and it gets pushed off till tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next day.
So one of the things that parents will do when they come in, they're going to fill out a contact card so that we can stay in touch with them. In about 6 months to a year, we follow up using that contact card. We follow up to see, in fact, if teens and or their parents have any new driving behaviors. Are they adopting any of the things that we talked about in the program? We're really finding some wonderful things in our research.
Driving at night is very different than driving during the day. Driving at night when there's a full moon is very different than driving at night when there's not a full moon, or when there's rain, or snow, or fog, or anything else. So when I start talking about deliberate practice driving later, it's like, oh no, it's raining out, we'll drive tomorrow. No, go now. Drive in every possible condition and scenario so you get that experience. Because we don't want that first time that a young driver's out there by themselves to be the time that they guess. And they just didn't know what to do. It shouldn't be about guessing. We talked about, I think Cheryl asked before, how many people play sports? There's this notion that it takes 10,000 hours to be good at anything, right? If you want to be a genius and an expert. Well, why is driving any different, right?
One of the things that I think is super important is to really understand the importance of parents and how they really can keep their teen drivers safe. I want parents to leave tonight actually having some really practical skills to help children help their teen driver be safe. By one, making sure that they are following the graduate driver's license law to, 1, limit the passengers in their vehicles, to 2, to make sure that they're abiding by the curfew. We want to keep them safe. So I really want, the dialogue is going to be awesome tonight.
Hi Mom, sorry to bug you so late, but I just remembered, I forgot
I have a teen driver in my own house. When he started driving initially, even though the graduated driver's license law says that he can get home, he needs to be home by 11:01, we weren't safe, we weren't comfortable with him driving, that late at night. So at first we put in a 9 o'clock 9 o'clock rule. And so once Sid was able to show us that he could drive, okay at night, we moved that up to 9:30. So we're gonna we want parents to not only talk to their teens and partner with their teens, but we want parents to also partner with other parents so that they can bond together to also keep their teens safe. We're also really creating a connection so they can really talk about, just talking about these things are super important. Studies show that just having a verbal conversation around when you're going to be coming back and who's going to be in the car will really keep them safe as well. I actually did this program once before at another high school, and a parent came up to me afterwards and said, "Thank you, this is the first real conversation that I've had with my teen in a long while."
So parents just need to be involved and, make sure you're there for your kids.
The East Brunswick Environmental Commission recently held their annual Freecycling event, where residents can drop off and pick up unwanted items for free. The leftover items are then taken to the recycling center instead of ending up in a landfill.
Freecycling is just a day where people can bring things that they don't need, and they can pick up whatever they find. It's like a huge garage sale with no money exchanged. And the Friends of the Environmental Commission started it a few years ago, just again as a way for people to exchange anything: furniture, office supplies, computer supplies, toys, clothes, shoes, whatever you have in your garage and you don't need, tools, garden tools. And at the end of the day, whatever is left is being picked up by Raviv Moore, who is a recycling company, and he takes whatever can be recycled, he takes it to the recycling center. We started doing free cycling events a few years ago, which is great. We have hundreds of cars that stop by to unload items and pick up items. After every event, I get a lot of emails from people just telling me about all the wonderful stuff that they found. So everybody's welcome. The next one will be in the fall. The turnout is always great. We have actually a lot of people coming from East Brunswick, but also from neighboring towns. And there's like a steady traffic of people in cars from the time we start until the very end.
It happens twice a year, in the fall and in the spring. The next one will be in the fall, and you just go on to the Commission's website and you can volunteer there. You can sign up to volunteer, come in the morning, help set up, and then you can help distribute some of the things into the areas that we have marked off. And it's a really fun day for everyone, the volunteers and the people that come and get stuff. There's a lot of great finds here.
At the end of the day, some of the stuff that's left is picked up. Whatever can be recycled is taken to the recycling center in town. Clothes and shoes are picked up by a company that then redistributes them. So really we try to keep the amount of stuff that goes to the landfill is really kept to a minimum.
I'm Mark Hallett. I'm the director of Urinetown here at Playhouse 22. Urinetown is a fable about the future. It is a world where there was a drought and private toilets are now a thing of the past.
Water's worth its weight in gold these days. No more bathrooms like in olden days. You come here and pay a fee for the privilege to be. 20 years we've had the drought.
It is a dirty world, but it's a very funny musical.
Well, you see, ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago we came before the people of this community with a simple proposition. Look the other way while we run this company the way we see fit, and we will keep the pee off the street and the water in the ground.
Anybody who likes a good love story will enjoy it because it does stick to the classic musical, boy meets girl, classic scenario.
Follow my heart, but to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Even to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What's it say now?
It definitely deals with good and evil in its own fashion, but it's still incredibly funny. In doing the show, I told the actors, okay, well, you can go over the top and then go further. At times it's very melodramatic, And at times it's just very silly and sophomoric in terms of its humor.
Sometimes, in a musical, right, it's better to focus on one big thing rather than lots of little things. The audience tends to be much happier that way. And it's easier to write.
One big thing, huh?
That's right, little Sally.
Why not hydraulics?
It felt like we were sort of living in the world of Urinetown for a little bit, but I think that we pulled everything together, and the show, as we got closer, things started to fall into place as they do. If you're looking for a good laugh, you should come see Urinetown at Playhouse 22. It has cops, it has the poor, it has the rich. It's a good time and a lot of jokes about pee.
Hello, I'm Karen Parry, Manager of Information Services at the library. Are you still paying for your favorite magazines each month at the newsstand or grocery store? Well, I'm excited to tell you that the library just renewed our contract with Zinio e-magazines, but with a fresh and exciting selection of many new titles. Now you can read some of the hottest magazines for free through the library's website with Zinio e-magazines. You'll find such titles as The New Yorker, Bon Appetit, Cosmopolitan, Vanity Fair, Glamour, Vogue, Everyday with Rachel Ray, Forbes, Wired, Kiplinger's Personal Finance, a total of 40 of the most popular magazines. To get started, simply go to the library's main website at www.ebpl.org. Scroll down and click on the Zinio icon at the bottom of the page. Next, click on the link or the Zinio for Libraries logo to go to our East Brunswick Public Library Zinio page. Click on Create a New Account in the top right-hand corner. You will need to enter your 14-digit library card number to verify that you are a cardholder. Next, it will ask for your first name, last name, and email. You will then have the option to choose a password. Next, click on the blue button that says Create an Account, and you will now be able to enjoy all the publications the library has to offer. Magazines can be streamed online and read instantly on your PC or Mac, or read offline on your phone or tablet by downloading the Zinio for Libraries app for iPad, Android, and other devices. This way you can read your favorite magazines just by opening up the app wherever you go. So create your Zinio account today and bring our library newsstand of magazines into your home, or carry your favorite e-magazines with you wherever you go. And the best part is that the magazines never expire. They're yours to keep. So get going today with Zinio e-magazines, another way to enjoy your favorite magazines, all made easier with the ease and convenience of technology.
East Brunswick High School's class of 2015 is graduating soon, and it's time to get your order in for a DVD or Blu-ray copy of the ceremony. From pomp and circumstance to the tossing of the caps, you'll get all the action and see each graduate receive their diploma on a professionally mastered DVD or Blu-ray. Order forms will be given out to students and are available at the library. You can also order your copy online at EBTV.org and pay with credit card or PayPal. Order today to avoid a $5 late fee on orders placed after July 1st. For every copy ordered, a portion will be donated to the East Brunswick Education Foundation. So order your copy of the East Brunswick High School's Class of 2015 graduation now. It's a keepsake that graduates and parents alike will treasure for a lifetime.